Family fishing series, how to teach your child to fish. I'm so super excited about this. I remember how excited I was as a kid catching just about anything. So today is part one, and when you want to teach your child to fish, a really important thing is to do something that's going to get them engaged. And I find that visual things are really good. So today I'm going to teach these kids how to catch mullet just using bread for bait. We're going to put bread in the water and burley the mullet up so the kids can watch all the fish swimming around. And then I'm going to teach them how to actually catch the fish. And then hopefully we're going to use those mullet to catch something bigger. If you haven't already, make sure that you check out rogersfishing.com, Australia's newest online fishing community. Rogers Fishing is packed with a huge, ever-growing resource of step-by-step courses, instructional videos, live question and answer sessions with me, and loads more. Whether you're an absolute beginner or have been fishing for decades, there's something for everybody. If you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what you think. This family fishing series is designed for parents, complete with tips on the most effective ways to teach your kids how to fish. The main priority here is bonding with your family, and I want you to get the most out of your fishing trips together. The awesome thing about doing this is that not only will you build stronger relationships with the people you are responsible for, you'll have fun and learn important skills at the same time. I've put together a free PDF download with all the tips in this video, so stick around for that. I'd also love to hear any success that you've had with this, so please let me know in the comments what you think. So, Cash family, what we're going to do is we're going to learn how to bring the fish around. So lots of times when you go fishing, you can just get your line and chuck it in the water and there may be a fish swimming past, but a really smart thing to do is to actually put some food in the water, and then when the fish come around, it's also really exciting because you can see the fish, which is a big part of it. So that's what we're doing here now. We're going to use just some good old bread to attract some mullet. Now, we're not really wanting to necessarily catch these to eat, but what we do is we use the little fish to then catch big fish. So what we're going to, you watch what all I'm going to do now is I've got a bit of bread, I've just wet it a fraction, and I'm going to toss it just in front of us here. Now let's see what happens. How good's that? Whoa, stay still, look at that. Whoa, how cool is that? Just relax and enjoy the time together. Be thankful for small victories and give praise when your child does something well. Like, do you guys want to chuck a bit in? Yeah. There you go, you have some. And you can chuck a little bit of bread in. So you can see how this works, can't you? Does it work, Grace?
Yep.
But how good is it when you can actually see the fish? It's really cool, isn't it? It's so cool. I love it. I never get bored with this, you know? It doesn't matter how old you are. Get in the habit of asking questions and waiting for a response instead of just giving them information. This is vital because it will engage your child. You're also teaching them how to think and increasing their problem-solving skills. At our feet. See the big ones out there? Okay, now I'd like to ask you guys a question, or a couple of questions. So, what's good about fishing? Can you think of any things that are good about fishing?
It's fun to actually get something on your rod and like eat it. Big enough.
You've nailed a couple of things in one sentence there. So what do you think, Grace? What do you think that's good about fishing?
Taste, like when you get to cook with it.
You get to cook with it?
Yeah, and taste good.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty amazing, isn't it? That, you know, you can actually learn something. It's like a real skill, which is really fun and exciting, and you're out in God's creation, and you can actually catch amazing food that's good to eat. See, look, I'm going to chuck a little bit more bread out there for these guys. Now, I'm going to show you something else now. Watch this. This is a way that you can catch. I'm going to do a demo first. Hopefully I can be successful. Okay, so we've been chucking the bread out in the water. I've got a rod here. All I've got, can you see? Look, I've got a tiny little hook. You see that, Caleb? That's just a little baby hook. There you go, Elizabeth.
It's right there.
Yeah.
That'll probably
So
catch a
I'm
mullet.
I'm just going to pull, I'm not even going to wind the reel. I'm just going to pull some of the line out, so really the line is just dangling off the rod. Maybe get a little bit more. Okay. Now, I'm going to get a tiny little piece of bread and put it on this hook. You know how we've been putting the bread out there and they're coming and eating it?
Yep.
Now, when you do this, because they're not huge fish, you only need a tiny little bit. So all I'm going to do is grab, can you see that little piece of bread that I've got there? It's just a really small piece of bread. Then I'm just going to gently thread the hook into it and just give it a little bit of a squeeze like that. See, there's the hook with that little bit of bread on it. That's not a lot, is it?
No.
It's a pretty small bit of bread, and now we are actually, without even moving, because there's some mullet there, I'm going to watch you. I don't want to hit you. I'm going to flick that in. Oh, look, hang on. One's grabbed it. Oh, no, the bread's still there. So all I'm going to do is flick it back out again. Let's just see. Oh, one's going to grab it. Come on, take it. Oh, lost my bait. But can you see how they ate it? How easy that was?
Yep.
So now I'm going to put in an even smaller piece. Because sometimes those small fish, they can't, if it's too big, they can't quite get it in their mouth. Uh-oh. I'm actually just going to flick it. Whoa! Oh my gosh!
Oh, wow.
Look at that!
Can I catch it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Bloody go. It's very big.
That's really hard, eh?
I can do that.
Wow.
How good's that?
Can I hold?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, look, you can see that he's eaten. You know, he would be a good size for bait, that guy. We could actually convert him into a flathead. Okay, and let me just toss this guy in there. Give clear, simple instructions at each step and allow for as many mistakes as it takes to get results. What I want to do is I'm going to do it again. I want to explain something to you and then I'm going to let you guys have a go. All right?
Okay.
So I'm just going to chuck a bit more bread out just here to excite the fish. We want to do that. We're just going to toss that bread in there. Okay, stay still. Stay still. See, look how they've come around.
They look.
So you can see one slice of bread actually goes a really long way when you're doing this. Now,
I like it.
kids, I just want you to listen to me just for a second. When I throw this bit of bread in the water,
It's one way.
so you see, look, I'm not even winding up or anything. You're watching?
Yep.
I'm not winding, I'm just using it like a pole. But what I do is when the bread lands in the water, I watch the bread. I can see the bread. You know, it's white, it's easy to see. And you can see when a fish swims up to it, when it grabs it, when the fish has swallowed it, you see the white disappear in its mouth. And then when you can see, oh, that's when you lift the line up. So let's try this now. I'm going to flick this out. Can you see the bit of white bread? Can you see them biting it?
Yeah.
I'm going to lift it up because I thought that it looked to me like one was grabbing it. And we got him.
This one's bigger.
Yeah, he's a little bit bigger.
Wow.
Lost him.
Damn it.
It's
Cheeky.
You know, sometimes,
Ooh, there's one.
Elizabeth, come on back. You don't want to scare him.
you know, sometimes because this is kind of one of the places that I come to get mullet, but sometimes when I come down here, you'll catch them like this, a foot long, are big enough to eat. And I did a video, so I'm going to flick that bit of bread. Okay, so something grabbed it.
Yep, there it is. This is it.
Oh no, it's still there. So I need to probably burley up a bit more because those baby ones are coming. No, hang on. I'll put that out there. Yeah, one of them's got it. Has he swallowed it?
No.
Maybe, not
No.
quite.
That's gone.
So can you see what I'm doing, the principle?
Yeah.
I'm flicking it in and then I'm watching it. So I'll do it one more time and then I'm going to let Josh have a turn. And then once Josh has had a turn, who else would like to have a turn?
Me, please. Me.
This is just a fun, enjoyable thing to do.
Pick that up, Elizabeth. Pick it up.
Children pick up a lot more than we realise, so be gentle and patient. Always remember the main goal, which is bringing your family closer and growing together. Oh, look at them, they're going for it.
Go over there. Yeah, get. Look at that.
Okay, now guys, I'm going to flick this bit of bread in again. out there. Okay, so they've seen that. I can't really tell. One's got it, but he hasn't swallowed. He hasn't swallowed it. He's trying to eat it. Oh, I got him anyway.
He's
Now
not very big. But... Oh, he keeps coming on.
No, listen, that's a lesson, because what I do when I bring them in, you've obviously got to try and grab them, because sometimes the hook might be only just in their lip.
Yep.
Okay, so Josh, look at me. Come here, look, mate. I'm just getting this tiny little bit of bread, and I'm going to thread that on like that, and then I'm actually going to give this to you.
To throw out.
And you're going to copy what I've been doing. It's important to teach kids how to handle hooks and fishing tackle safely. Hooks are sharp. If the barb of a hook penetrates through a person's skin, it's difficult to remove and generally means a trip to the hospital. Make sure when you're casting your line that you're setting a good example by being out of the way of other people. Show and instruct your child to do the same. That's cool. Now, when you go to cast it, you've got to look behind you and watch out that you don't hook your mum or your dad.
Yep.
And you're just going to flick it out. I'm going to throw a bit of bread in to bring the mullet around, and then you're going to try. So now they're just going to want to flick that out to where the mullet are. Oh, that'll still work. Now watch it, watch it, watch it, watch it. Try lifting it up. Oops, no, you've still got some bait, so flick it back out. Okay, just hold on. Try lifting it up. Whoa! All right, I'll put a bit more bread on for you. These little hooks are still pretty sharp, so you've got to be careful. All right, are you ready? Flick it to where all the big ones are, okay? Bit more power. Oh, it's all right, he's down there. No. There's lots of mullet there. All right, that's it. Now watch it. Oh, a little bit too soon. All right, now flick that out to where all those big mullet are.
Come here.
Yeah, that's it. Just watch. More power.
Oh.
Just like, whew, big flick, big flick. That's a bit better. Let me show you. Look, when you do it, you know you need to give it a decent flick like that. See out there? I had one. Still got the bait on. Look. Put that in the. Oh, hang on. You've got to make sure that it gets to where the fish are. Like out there. Look at that. Oh, the bait's gone. All right. You get the drift?
Yep.
I'll just chuck a little bit of bread out there to get them excited. And now you flick it out and see them all. That's okay. Look. Oh, okay. Oh, you got one.
Yes.
Yeah. You got one.
Can you?
See, I'm going to quickly grab him before he gets off.
Wait, can I film him?
Yeah.
Can I please put him in the bucket?
Yeah. Yeah, you can put him in the bucket, but remember, if I give him to you, he's going to flip around. Hang on, okay, now Caleb, just hold on. You got him?
Yeah.
All right, that's it.
Put him in the bucket.
Wait, let me see them.
All right, we'll have another go. Remember, watch your hook on. That's a big flick out there. All right, now let's just wait and watch. And then, okay, probably now. Whoa, I think you nearly had one. All right, so who's next? Okay, now you watch out for Grace. You're gonna, okay, chuck it out now. Okay, that's all right. That's all right. It's okay. There's one eating it. There's one eating it. Lift it up. Lift it up. All the way. Okay, drop it back down again. But just hold on. Lift it up. No, not yet. Wait. Lift it up. Quickly. Oh, I really thought she had it then, because it had swallowed it.
There's nothing.
Okay, I'll put a bit more bait on.
I definitely am.
So I'm just going to put that little bit of bread. Okay, Elizabeth, flick it out. Big cast. Oh, good one. Oh, hang on, that. Now wait. Lift it up quickly. Oh, chuck it out again.
Like out to where they are?
That's good. Perfect. All right. Try again. Lift it up.
Wait. Oh, I feel like I got. Oh, swung away.
Whoa. I think you're learning well though, Elizabeth. I think you're doing pretty good. I reckon very soon you'll have one. Use positive speech. Be disciplined with your language. Don't focus on what they're doing wrong. Focus on how to do it right. For instance, if your child is holding the rod incorrectly, instead of telling them that they're holding it wrong, show them how to hold it right and explain why so that they understand how it affects the results. Try now, Elizabeth.
Oh! It just went up. I can't get that.
Now,
Put it on
Nathan,
there.
can I make you the beta for these guys?
Oh, got it. I got it one.
Go on.
Oh,
I think your piece of bread's just a fraction too big. No, you need to cast it further out where the big ones are.
okay.
Now, guys, you remember that mullet trap?
Yeah?
We've been catching some mullet with a line, but we're going to put this mullet trap out there and we're going to watch the mullet swim around it while we try and catch them as well. So I'm just going to put this over here. Just hold on for a minute.
Okay.
I'm going to put this here. Because the mullet are going to like that, and we're going to just come back here out of the way.
Yep.
They'll start coming around. They'll sniff that bread. But you can walk back out and start casting your line out here. See how they're all coming around? They can smell it now. Okay, that's it. Watch out, watch out. I think you nearly hooked your mum.
There. Oh, I felt one. Oh,
Okay, Elizabeth, watch out for Josh when you cast it.
okay.
All right. Good shot, Elizabeth. Now, okay, let's just wait and
Ooh,
see.
right next to
Wait,
the
wait. Try lifting it
trap.
up. Okay, lift it up. Oh my gosh, Elizabeth, lift it up, lift it up.
Grab it, Josh. Yay! My first fishing.
You did it!
Classic. Oh, where is it? Don't let it go.
Oh, he's come off the line.
Oh, put him in the bucket. Hey.
Not
Wait, why
Grace.
All right, oh, watch out. Where's the hook? Where's the hook? It's the line in the air, flying around in the air. Watch out for the hook. Oh gosh.
Roger, do you know where the third one went?
No, I put it in the trap to attract other mullet.
Oh,
Okay, so what we're going to do in a second is we're going to go over onto that wharf and see if anything big sniffing around for it. And instead of putting a little bit of bread on, we put a big bit of bread on. Some baits such as the Poddy Mullet are seasonal. Mullets seem to disappear in the colder months. They're most plentiful from spring through to autumn.
Get there, Caleb. Get there.
I got a really big one.
Oh, good job.
Oh, wow.
I got a really big one.
Can't see the, where's the line? Hey, Caleb's got a, it's a whiting. That's a little whiting. Would you believe that's not a mullet? That's a whiting. And you just caught a whiting on bread. I don't know that I've ever caught a whiting on bread. But this is a baby whiting, and Caleb caught this on a piece of bread. I didn't know that whiting ate bread, but they do. Now,
Yeah,
Caleb,
there's
we can't keep this one. We have to let him go. Okay, we're allowed to keep some mullet for bait, but we've got to let the whiting go. So you can let him go. Just watch out. For a fun project to do with your kids, why not make your own mullet traps? They are simple, inexpensive, and effective. Also, if there's anything in this video you'd like to purchase, right down to all the camera equipment we use, links are in the description below. It helps me to keep producing content like this. The next bait we are going to collect are yabbies, so I'll be teaching the kids how to find and pump them. I've put all of this great information together in a free PDF download. Simply click the link on the screen or in the description. The purpose of this video is to help you spend quality time with your kids and also together to learn a valuable life skill. And if this has been a help, make sure that you like and subscribe and let me know what you think, because I read all of the comments. Thanks so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. All the best with your fishing.